Hi, my name is Sherry Sanders and I work as a county extension agent in White County for the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture, and this is Agriculture. I want to welcome you to this series. This series is meant to celebrate and empower women working in the field of agriculture in the state of Arkansas. This month's feature is Lauren DeSisso. Lauren is from McRae, Arkansas, right here in White County, and she is the owner-operator of Rose Ridge Farms, and this is her story.
So we bought this property from some family friends, and this property has a deep, really beautiful history with this particular family, and this area is just gorgeous. So we bought this, and when I say there was nothing on it but like overgrown weeds and sage grass and thorns, I mean, you couldn't, so you can see the pond from our house. You had no idea there was a pond there when we first moved here. I mean, you couldn't step into the woods. They were so thick. We didn't have any idea what trees were in the woods because you couldn't find them. So it was just crazy overgrown. And whenever we get discouraged, feeling like we're not going fast enough, we look back on pictures and go, wow, we've really killed it the last 3 years. And so what we did in the beginning when we were thinking, okay, what are we gonna do? And so we went from, let's just build a barn and live in it, let's do this, let's do that. Well, we decided to just go ahead and build our dream house. We decided to just go ahead and build the Victorian home that we'd always wanted. And so we thought it would be a great idea to not get an apartment or something and live in a little camper while we were out here. And so we also thought it was a great idea to borrow a camper instead of like buy a new one. And so we borrowed a camper from a friend, and this camper, bless its heart, it was like 500 square feet. And there are 4 of us. And of course we have animals. So it's like the dogs and the cats and 4 people in 500 square feet. And like Snowmageddon happened that year. So we broke ground March of 2020 when the whole world just went whoosh. And we broke ground. We'd already done it. It was done. It was happening. So we questioned ourselves a lot. We wondered, what are we doing with our lives here? We are in a camper, and then Snowmageddon happened. And the heat went out, and the stove wouldn't work. And so when I say like, think pioneer women, that's what you need to think, because that's exactly what we did. I was not giving up. My parents were like, why don't, and I was like, no. I don't want to hear about it. We're going to do this. We've got this. We don't need anyone's help. So we cooked on an open fire. We would dress in like parkas to go to bed. I mean, it was horrible. Bless my kid's heart. But you know what? They're stronger for it. They're fine. And they developed grit. It's fine. And so we went through that. We got the house built. It took forever because of COVID. It just took a really long time, and that's okay. It was worth it. We love this house. We've made beautiful memories here. And that first year we moved in, which was 2 years ago, we tried annuals. That's what I wanted to do first. And so we made a huge plot. We put some irrigation down. I tried all the regular annuals, and it was good. Like I enjoyed it. I wouldn't say I was fabulous at it. It was fine, but it became a chore to me. And I was loving the flowers. Like I liked when the flowers were pretty, but all the other things that you have to do, which is a million things, it was not great to me. I was not feeling passionate about it. I was feeling burdened by it. And so I was just, man, this is not what I want to do. I got 3 or 4 roses, just 3 or 4, and I put them all in the same place. And every day that I was taking care of them, everything I had to do, water them, fertilize them, spray them, whatever it was, I loved every second of it. And I would kind of look at the other stuff and be like, I don't even want to deal with y'all right now. And so I was like neglecting them and just dealing with like literally 3 or 4 bushes. So I realized, and I was walking through that back field with my husband one morning, and I told him, I think I would know what I want to do, and I'm really sorry that we've already done this huge plot of all this other, but it's not what I want to do anymore. And he had the most wonderful response. He just was like, well, that's fine. What else do you want to do? And it really gave me the freedom to explore what I really wanted to do, and it was roses. And I always knew it, just didn't know how to do it. And so I started doing a lot of research, which it's amazing how much you learn as you get older. You never quit going to school. And so I just started doing a lot of research and looking at other people who knew what they were doing and asking questions and researching some more and trialing varieties. That's what I started. And then a year ago, March, so just a year ago, I got 652 roses, and I got them all in the ground. I was very particular about the varieties that I chose and how I was going to grow them. And I've been very intense about my regimen, what goes on with them. I do it all myself so that I can know everything that happens. I don't hire out for anything. Not yet. I don't know enough yet. I think when you get to the point where you're hiring out, you know how to teach somebody. And I'm still teaching myself, and I want to know any little thing that goes wrong out there. And I can't know that. If somebody else is out there, they might not spy it.